the master chef himself, Scott Shembry, didn't qualify as well as he wanted to, taking on the man from Albury, Matty Grice, in the big Group C. Commodore, but a turbocharged LS in the front of that one, taking on an LS alongside it in a 350Z, but it's got 2 turbos. Doesn't mean a thing. They still make big horsepower. Scott Shembry, they had a big incident, didn't he, with Ricky White in testing, and they've moved that rear cradle over about 1 inch. So he is battling a wounded car at the moment. Matt Grice, huge angle as he throws it in. Look at the wheel work he has to do, try and recover so he doesn't go out too wide. Wow, Shembry though, puts the bake on in the 350Z. Runs the wheel up a little bit over the ribble strip. They switch back. Right up on the door of Gricey. Hard to see through the smoke, but they're side by side. Wow.
What a run.
Sure, see. All right. That gets me on the edge of my seat. I get excited.
Yeah, good. Scott Shembry tapping the roof. He done well there. Gricey obviously laid down a killer lead run there. He's been battling some side bite issues in that car. Still, as you can see, he throws that big entry and the car just washes out. He's been battling with that.
Let's have a look at the Tri-Ace replay. Gricey, I think he went very aggressive with that first because he had to straighten the wheel so he didn't slide all the way out, go too far wide. Once you get those wheels in the dirt, 2 wheels in the dirt pretty much hands the win over to the other driver. All they got to do is stay on track. But the aggression from Gricey, he keeps pushing. Shembry though, he gets right alongside of him. These two have to be some of the biggest smoke-producing machines we have out there. And it's not a standard VK Commodore, if you go and have a look at that one. That has an independent rear suspension in it, turbocharged LS. All the back has been cut off. So much work since last round because he actually suffered quite a bit of damage in the rear of that car. And so they've been working tirelessly, nights in the shed, the family, his wife, his kids. So it's great to see that Matty Grice has made it here this weekend.
Yeah, definitely, and it's a very unique car, and he's done a lot of work to get that thing at the level that it's at. It's not just, you can't just buy off-the-shelf parts for that car. Like, he's made, fabricated, and done it all himself. So, and the 350Z, as you said, suffering a bit of damage there. So we'll see how that goes.
Look, the amount of cable ties holding the bars on, I think for the rest of the season, we're not going to worry about it. Look at the speed, though. Shembry gets away, winds the boost up, and the 350 is on bake. Matty Grice trying to stay with him. It looks like he might have gone a little bit wide, but no, he's still on track. Wow, the master chef, Scott Shembry. Can he get through turn 2? Sets himself up, looking for the outer clipping zone. That is squatting hard at the moment. Maybe he needed to move the rear over 1 inch.
Scott Shembry showing everyone why he's got the nickname Master Chef, and as you see him coming down the straight there, just throwing a couple of munchies for everyone, and Gricey's following him down there as well. Gricey having a bit of a moment there on the first turn, running a bit wide, but he did manage to save it and try to salvage the rest of the run.
I want to have a look at this. They did take off at the same time. That's exactly what I want to check, because look at the jump that Shembry gets now.
So much speed. Look at the aggression on that car. That car has got so much mechanical grip that it would actually be a very hard car to drive. So Scott's doing a great job of it.
And it's been a couple of seasons where that car's had continual gremlins, cutting out, not making power, and I don't know what's happened this season, but he got on the podium last time, round 2, in round number 3. He actually stood on the top step and won that round. Qualifying hasn't quite gone to plan for him, so he needs to get through these battles. Qualified 18.